fucking sandcastle. Anyways, oh my god, check out my new shoes. Girl, those are so slay. You suckers think those are slay? Check out these baddies. What? The other day, I was talking with my sister and my boyfriend about how we absolutely had no survival instincts as children, which slowly devolved into a competition of who had hit their heads the most, which would explain a lot. You know, if you ask the average person about their worst injury as a kid, they'd probably tell you something like they fell off their bike and broke their arm, or trapped their fingers in door hinges multiple times. Yeah, she actually did that. But if you ask moi what my worst injury is, well, that's why you're watching, right? Right? Alrighty, before we begin, where are my early 2000s babies at? Mwah. Love you, Pookies.
What about us, Ray? Do you love us too?
Next question. Y'all remember Heelys? These bad boys gave you a fat cool kids badge before the era of wearing Yeezys and Gucci handbags to school. Man, we had so much style back in the day. Like those trainers that flashed disco lights when you jumped up and down. Or the school shoes with a secret opening where the toy was hidden. I'm getting distracted. So, one Christmas, I wrote a very convincing case on why I should get a dog. But Santa ain't a real one and didn't send me the pup of my dreams. Yet. But instead, I got these slick new kicks and gasped when I saw the shiny wheel on the bottom. Heelys acquired. Now it was time to master the art of rolling around at the speed of sound. I practiced going up and down the hallway of our old house, holding onto the banister to keep myself steady so I didn't fall and pancake myself on the floor. Are you kidding me? I just cleaned this floor. Time to take out the trash again. After hours of practicing each day, I was soon a master at the art of zooming. Dinner? New. Chores? New. Homework? Nah, the metaphorical dog ate it. Oh shit! Now, here comes the fateful day. I was once again breaking the speed limit in a hallway as usual, when I made the one mistake you're not supposed to do with Heelys. Now, I said I was a master at speed, but I never said I was a pro at stopping, okay? So, as I tried to slow myself down, my feet came in line with each other, and I leant back accidentally and lost my balance. My life flashed before my eyes as I accepted my fate and was ready to meet Jesus when I hit my head hard, smack on the floor. Now, for you guys to understand how hard I hit my head, our old floor was made out of solid concrete with thin wooden paneling on top of it. So basically, I just cracked my noggin on solid rock. The craziest part of this situation is my sister was playing Kirby in the living room next door, with a view of me, witnessed me crash to the ground and scream bloody murder, and this bitch really just gave me the bombastic side-eye and continued playing on the Wii. Listen, Kirby's Adventure Wii is a fire-ass game, okay? But what would my sister have done if I was like, run over by a car? She really just gonna give me the, looks like a you problem. I swear to God, I'ma disown you. My parents rushed into the hallway and tried to get me up, but I kept screeching like a pterodactyl, and they realized something was up. They barreled me into the car and took me to the ER, where a doctor examined me and took a scan of my head. When the results came back, the doctor showed my parents the scan. On the back of my skull was a tiny crack. Your girl managed to fracture her dang skull. Apparently what saved me from splitting my head open was the ponytail I was wearing that day. It absorbed most of the impact from directly going into my skull. Aside from the crack, I had a really severe concussion, which is basically where your brain slams into the side of your skull when your head's had a solid knocking about. When I was discharged from the hospital, I was literally allowed to do absolutely nothing for 2 weeks because of how bad the concussion was. All I could do was sleep, astral project, and avoid looking at electronics and books. Note to self, do not bruise your brain again, but it would not be the last time I bruised my brain. Anyways, so I was once again back to contemplating my life choices. What's wicked is that when the fracture healed, my skull actually grew bone over it, and I have a lumpy part on the back of my head head. It's not noticeable since it's covered by my hair, but if you feel my head, there's a distinct lump on my skull, where most people's heads would be smooth. I still have the lump to this day, and I'll have it for life. The human body is nuts, man. So, that was the story of the other time I was in hospital. I've had way too many injuries to my head in my lifetime, which has either made me super smart or mega stupid. Probably both. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and until next time, stay peachy!